Oh, the Woodbury family.
And they're kind of one of the granddaddy of them all families in the state of Utah as far as business goes.
A family-owned company, a Utah-based company.
They are synonymous with a family and a business that does things right.
They are really a family that is interested in making the community better.
Oh boy, I'd love to toot the Woodbury's horn. Just the commitment they initially had with University Mall, that was going way out there kind of when they first did that.
They showed a tremendous amount of foresight.
They said, no, we have a vision.
The amount of tax revenues was tremendous.
And now with the University Place.
The apartments going in, the common space, the park, the office buildings, a true gathering place there.
And the commitment to doing it right. You don't see that every day in the business world.
They've made great contributions to the Utah Valley University.
The Woodbury School,
as well as an endowed scholarship, which to this day remains our most prestigious business scholarship.
the largest donor in the history of Utah Valley University, and they still are today. It opened kind of the floodgates for others to come in and say, wait a minute. And as a result, since that time, other multi-million-dollar gifts have come in.
I can't overstate how much time they spend at Utah Valley helping students there.
They work hard to make a difference, and they accomplish that.
They were not ones to toot their horn, even though they had a lot of things they could toot about. And that's what makes the Woodbury family rather notable.
I've known the Woodburys for 42 years.
For 50 years.
A wonderful family, and they are family. I've just been so impressed with them as a family.
Wally Woodbury, I thought he walked on water, and I found out later on he really did. The Woodburys were a remarkable family. I worked with Rick a lot. Just come to appreciate the good people that the Woodburys are and the significant accomplishments.
They've been around for a long time. They're into about their 5th generation almost of the company now, which is really kind of unique for a family business because most families kind of goof it up by generation 3.
They've done what they've done, and they've done it in this very powerful and effective intergenerational way, and not many private companies can do that the way the Woodbury Corporation has done that and do it with such success and with such emotional health and good, clear relationships. So.
I've had the opportunity to work with all 4 generations. They should be congratulated on the character and the kind of people that they are and the kind of business that they have developed.
The Woodburys deserve certainly the Pillar of the Valley Award for their long-term commitment to furthering Utah County.
They've been around a long time. They understand what this valley needs. They've kind of boosted the confidence for a valley that's kind of sat in the shadow of Salt Lake. And that's just not true anymore.
I just dearly love them as people.
They're a wonderful example.
My name is O. Randall Woodbury.
Guy Woodbury.
Lynn Woodbury.
Jeffrey K. Woodbury.
W. Richards Woodbury.
Warren Richards Woodbury.
Woodbury Corporation is a almost 100-year-old family real estate business. We are involved in the development and management of commercial real estate throughout the Intermountain West and in several other Midwestern and Western states. We now have 19 members of the 4th generation actively involved.
Early on, I kind of lived in mortal fear of just destroying it because everybody said 3rd generation. I was the one who many anticipated would be destroying the company. And I've had this long-term goal to leave what you got better than what it was when you received it.
Well, my father was F. Orrin Woodbury, and he, of course, was the founder of the company. A marvelous man, mostly self-educated, but I could tell you stories of why he was one of the most well-educated persons I know.
It is absolutely thrilling to look back and see what my grandfather started with his wisdom.
He imbued us with the importance of these basic principles of honesty, integrity, hard work, conserving resources.
That is how you stay sustainable. And even if you don't make it, you leave with your head held high.
It's been remarkable that we've been able to come to unanimity in decisions that are made.
You know, I think that's been kind of an important aspect of Woodbury family life is that we believe that we should strive for unanimity.
Until we get to that point, we don't move forward. That's as important of a goal as is the business that we're trying to operate and grow.
If you can team up together, you can do more than you can do each individually. Everybody has to have their own petunias to water. Then it works because they help each other and they sustain each other in what they're doing.
It's been fun to see each of the members of the next generation come in and to find where they fit and to have them each bring their own talents in almost every department of the company.
One of the things that brings down family companies, from what I've learned, is this feeling of entitlement. We have always told our children and those coming after us that because you are a Woodbury, you're entitled to have the opportunity of working here. But what you make of that opportunity is what really counts.
And hopefully we've inculcated that in our lives and are able to pass that on to our children.
We've invested heavily in Utah County, partially because we just love it. That's really what it comes down to. It really isn't even more complicated than that.
There's a great deal of satisfaction in looking at something when it's completed and saying, I was a part of that.
I think the thing that has been fun for me and working with my brothers and my father is that, work should be fun and work should be something that you should love to do. And over the years, I think this is the success of our family businesses, that people really do work hard. The success kind of follows. That kind of is the way the Woodburys are.
I'm 2 months short of 95. I retired in 1985, lasted 1 week, and haven't missed a day since. I'm grateful for all of them, and I admire them each individually and collectively.